preaches to be this whatever she preaches to be, and she completely floored herself last night in every shape or form.
Yeah. She definitely did it for the drama and things, but she did it. There's other ways of getting clout and causing drama. You know what I mean? Other ways, but not a hateful one.
She's doing it to everybody. She's done it to me on a daily basis. I mean, I saw what's just happened. I've literally just seen a video with Paul Louis, but. The amount of people her favourite word is narcissist. She keeps calling everyone a narcissist, an abuser, constantly. Every time I've been live with her, it's constant. And someone just needs to put her in her bloody place because it's becoming now. She won't shut up. Like, it's not even satire and it's not funny. And she's making people really upset. I don't know where she's trying to go with it.
Sorry, Angie, you know that C, the blue C, the blue.
Yeah, that's Claire Duffy.
Claire Duffy. What do you want? Wait a minute.
Hey, listen here, girl, no one's even said nothing about you yet, Pearl.
I heard you in a live on about me the other day.
Sorry, Claire Duffy, you did bring up Pearl's name.
Yeah. No, what I said was, and this is where the confusion, what you keep doing again and again, Ange, right? I said, I used the word that Pearl said. That doesn't mean I'm bringing her name up, yeah? I just said I used the same word. Stop it now, Ange, because you're the worst of the worst on here.
Stop coming on here then to call Angie as well, didn't you?
No,
when you're on here, have a bit of respect or you're getting dinged.
I am respectful.
Stop calling Angie then. She's done nothing to you.
No, but couldn't you just explain one thing, right? They keep saying I'm bringing you up. I'm not, right?
Because I've seen you in live, so.
No, I basically said I've said the same word as Pearl.
No, you didn't. You said I was a kissy ass. I was upsetting people's. And do not mention them people's names.
Yeah, you did.
I don't want the names mentioned. Because I was not going to tell lies on a person. You flipped because I would not.
She's swimming.
I would not tell lies on a person. But listen, Claire, that's done. We've moved on. Be respectful in my life, and you can stay. But
I'm not being disrespectful. Right. But do you know what happened? Let me explain it. I didn't say that the host was saying that. I said in the live, in the comments, they were saying it. It weren't the host. This is what I mean. People switch it around all the time. Like, stop switching things around. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I go in, I was in with Court Assassin yesterday, and what she said, right, is now coming back on me, Paul. I didn't say a bloody...
your name mentioned not once.
No, somebody put in the comments, loads of people. She was...
I've never even seen in the comments, and I've never heard your name mentioned once.
I know, but I don't want it mentioned. Do you know what I mean?
Because it hasn't been mentioned.
No. In the live, babe, it was. Do you know Angie's? They said they basically said Claire sat and listened to it and didn't pull her up on it. But you know, I can't account for everybody else. Can I?
Hi everyone.
I know.
I think she just needs to get off the app, or if she doesn't get off the app, someone needs to put her in her place, because it's been pretty much every single day since I've been out of hospital that she's jumped onto a live. She's screen recording, gathering evidence from people, but also coming out with the most awful bullshit in the whole entire world on my friends, people that I know, constantly requesting me, all my friends. The moment I accept it, she's like, oh, why are you requesting a battle? And I'm like, you've requested me 10 times. I've had to start screenshotting now.
I'm not used to a photo. Sorry. I'm saying, where's Angie gone? She's up there in the top corner.
I'm just chilling out, Phil.
Can I just say, how can Claire say anything after what she called Top Girl?
What did I say?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you did say
said the
something
P
about
word
Top
to
Girl,
Top
didn't you?
Girl. So
My children.
You cannot.
Yeah, I actually forgot about that, Claire. You did actually say that.
Angie, you've told us all to go back on a boat.
Oh God.
I'm not talking to Angie though. I'm talking to you.
I've had a violation already.
Listen,
Keep the chat
listen,
sensible, please.
Pearl.
Listen, everybody, you can come back in. I'm going to restart because
See what I mean, Pearl? This is what they do.
certain people is out to get me bananas. Come straight back because it's going to be interesting.
Back.
You're back. Look who's back.
Angie's back. Back again.
Time to chill out, man. That was an exhausting life.
Oh, tell us about it. Honestly, but I'm good, thank you. I'm good. But again, this is what I'm saying. What she said before. Now she said she didn't know what had gone on. Listen, a mod came into yours this morning, Angie. Said she'd been on the phone to Court Assassin first thing. So obviously they were going to speak about what had gone on the app. If she'd had any morals about herself or really cared what she said about Louis, she would have found a way, followed him, sent him a message, told other people who follow him, will you just let King Louis know, or even put a video out or done something for that young man to even say, please, I'm going to go live. It's such a time, please come in, let me explain so I can apologise, whatever. And it should have been done somewhere. She never even said anything till Tommy said, have you reached out to Louis? And she still hasn't.
Well, if I was in her position, I wouldn't have done it, but I'd be too damn ashamed to be reaching out for an apology because it's disgusting.
But she still should have reached out to him.
She should have done,
first
yeah.
thing
She
this
should have done.
morning. She should have messaged King Louis and tried to have a conversation with him.
Has she been bananaed or not? Is she still on the app, or is she?
No,
been...
she's still on that app, I think.
Still on.
But you know what? Another
probably.
thing, Pearl, if you just said it to one person, right, maybe she could be forgiven. You know what I mean? Okay, she's intoxicated. She's apologised, blah, blah, blah. But she went on a rampage to everybody.
Yeah.
But
And that's the thing though, last night she was rampaging with everybody. It didn't matter who it was. Everybody was a narcissist. Everybody was an abuser. Her dad had XYZ. Her sister had XYZ. And it was like, she's going to get 250k on an inheritance. Well, I'm sorry, but if you're thinking about your parents' inheritance already, that's sad in itself.
Listen,
Do you lot know how? Has anyone spoken to Louis? Because I've only just literally seen the clip. And
Tommy was on with him after it had all happened, and he said, what was it again, Angie, what he'd said? Can any of you remember?
He said that he's fine. I can't exactly remember. He just said he's okay.
I know she's
He's
in
taken
the
with a
chat.
bit of
Somebody
salt,
said
pretty
she's
much.
just come in here, Court Assassin has. But you can sit there and listen all you want, because not being horrible, you're not getting up on my platform. Sorry and all that, like. You should be going getting some, go and do some serious grovelling to King Louis.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think she needs to stand and take a look in the mirror as well and give herself a serious talking to.
And people going at Angie as well over having her up on the platform. Listen, Angie do the F page. She was speaking about the small, so she's obviously got the right to give her side over. So that's why Angie had her on the platform. I'm not doing the F page, and I don't need to have her on my platform.
And I didn't want her talking about the assault because that makes her a victim. And that's why I said, guys, let's move away from that. You know my opinions on that. I've always had those opinions, so I'm not defending her on that. That's why I wanted to step away from it.
1,000,000%. Angie Pearl, she was. I'm not bothered, Mia, what she said to me. Honestly, I promise you, it doesn't affect us because whatever she said to me was like water off a
to
duck's
come in the
back.
box.
Honestly,
Someone said let her in the box. Oh gosh.
I mean, I think Pearl should let her in the box, but that's up to Pearl. It's her life.
Well, no, I don't.
Why do you have to Pearl?
Because to me, like there's vile and that was vile.
I mean, she has had her say though on my platform.
Well, exactly. So she's got no needs to come in here and try and excuse her behaviour for nothing. I'm not on about everything else. Everything else that she said was bad, but the King Louis thing, when she opened her eyes this morning and got that phone call off her mod, she should have tried her hardest straight away get in contact with King Louis.
Hassel's in the live, Pearl. Do you want to let him in the box?
He hasn't requested. He hasn't requested. Let her in. No, she's not coming up here because I don't want her on the platform. End of.
It's Pearl's live, guys.
I don't want to read.
What she's saying to me the other day, that she's like, "Oh, Ross, I know you crashed your car," and I was like, "No, I didn't. Someone else crashed my car that I didn't."
Shit, how's it got bananas, man?
Oh, have you, Russell?
Hi everyone. Can I just say she's showed her true colours.
Yeah.
She destroyed a relationship on here earlier, all because she wanted. I'm not going to bring it all up, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And now she's got to try and turn on somebody else now, and to turn on a kid who's been through a lot. It's disgusting. And making out she doesn't drink. By gosh, grow up, hen. You day drink.
Exactly.
4 bottles of brandy she was claiming, wasn't she, yesterday, Pearl?
Aye. Well, she's the one who claimed a few months ago she didn't drink though.
She drinks when she hasn't got a daughter. She's openly admitted that many, many times.
You drink
Many
with my
times.
daughter as well.
I've let her up. No, I haven't let her up.
Listen, the lassie's a joke. She shouldn't be on the app at all. She's a wronging. But what she's done to that wee boy,
Should've
what
let
she
John
done to
choose.
her.
Seconds, Claire. I
Nah.
took you out and let Russell in. Sorry.
You're disgusting.
Yeah, you agree.
Disgusting, lassie.
She's going to have a lot of explaining to do when she comes back to the app. Like, I don't know how she's going to recover from all of
Danny
this.
can't
We can explain, but how can she recover from that? It was awful.
Our dad's house went from 7 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms.
Yeah, and then it was. Did you hear about how much he's made in the gold industry? And then he was 48. Then he was 50.
She kept changing her dad's age. It was
Yeah.
hilarious. And then she went, my dad's a millionaire and I'm going to get all this money. And someone said, show us round your house. And she went, well, I'm in a council house at the minute, but my dad's got 7 bedrooms. And he had 5 bedrooms and he had 4 bedrooms.
Yeah, and then he's got 7 kids, but she's going to come out with 250 grand. But where does that make £1 million?
That's typical drunk talk when you say stuff like
Yeah.
that, not the other stuff. That's
Yeah.
right.
Anybody checked on King Louis today? Is he okay?
Tommy wasn't he? Also, did Tommy have a chat with him?
With who, sorry?
With King Louis?
King Louis.
I don't know. I was asleep by any of this happened.
I'm sure it was King Louis. It was Tommy who said he spoke with him and he was okay. But again, King Louis, why does anybody feel the need to go and troll that poor lad? And he gets constant troll in his chat, and I think it's absolutely disgusting.
You know, if I were that lad's
Pero like
parent,
somebody else have a wee say, right?
You what, sorry?
I says I'll jump back out just having let someone else in the box have a wee say.
Oh, Adele, thank you. But thanks for
Do you
coming
know
in.
what she's doing? It's because
No,
she's
that wasn't
getting the views. That's why.
That
It's
wasn't
drama.
No, sorry.
I ain't said anything yet.
Oh, there they've gone, whoever.
I'm just saying, if I were that boy's parents, I would be banging her door down by now.
I would as well.
If she had said that to my son that was really, really poorly like that, I think I would be locked up.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, she's a vile human being, and there's no excuses whatsoever what she has done. None at all. I put that out there because if it were on my chest, it would bug in me.
Oh.
Exactly.
Did you guys need me, by the way?
You what, Bobby?
Did you guys need me here, by the way?
No, why?
You've always needed man.
No, I was confused because Angie said this. I said, bring him up. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're always welcome in the box, my love.
Nothing.
Oh no, but it was just how she come on and said the app had been quiet for a couple of weeks, so I had a drink and I thought, right, gonna go and cause
Shut the
some
fuck
drama.
up.
So it come out of her own mouth. She was going to cause drama no matter what, and it just went from bad to worse. And I just say so. I don't think that's right, especially.
I think when she started, she got on a roll and just kept going, didn't she?
Shut up, you slag.
No,
Who's that?
Ben.
What do you know?
Ben.
You got threats? Bless him.
Thanks,
Wait.
I've never been called that for years.
Well, you know that.
Come on, put his microphones off.
We'll have
Does
all the
anyone know that
Bens.
guy?
So what happened last night then in the end? So I saw something saying that she'd been injured or
Shut
something.
up,
I don't
Ross,
know.
you sound like a
I
faggot, you
literally only
cunt.
come onto the For You page.
I don't even think we talk about
Ben,
it.
I'm sorry, me baby.
Is he one of his mates?
Wait, oh, that's
Ben's gonna have to be
crazy.
dinged. I'm sorry.
Angie, what were you saying?
I said I don't think we should talk about the assault because that just makes her like look like
Okay.
a victim, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because you know my opinions on it, it makes me mad, man.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Hey, man.
I mean, it was Cole's live. If she wants to talk about it, it's up to her. But you know,
No,
my
listen, no, because it's turning her into. And listen, I don't agree again with a man hitting a woman or even a woman hitting a man. I don't agree with violence, no way, shape, or form, right? But for the way she went on last night, listen, she's definitely not getting made into no victim because she's far from it. I'm sorry. She's absolutely vile to everybody that she comes across. And,
Absolutely.
yeah, 1,000,000%. And it doesn't matter who she goes on. Oh, and as far as when they were saying everybody was requesting off, she requested me and Angie at first. And then after that, when she went off, we requested her. But she came into contact through requesting us, not the other way around.
Yeah.
So we didn't go out the
Don't
way
request
to
anybody if she thinks she can get a reaction.
Well, but as far as blaming everybody as well for getting reactions out of her, why is she doing that too? Like,
I don't feel like she apologised. I think she just come on, said I was drunk, I didn't mean it, and that's it.
Yeah, there was no apology, was there? It was blaming it on something that she controls herself.
She just said, well, I don't mean it, I don't mean that, that's not what I think. I was drunk and I don't mean it.
Yeah, but you know what it is?
And she didn't even say sorry then, no?
No?
No.
But you know what it is? How many times are you going to be drunk and not mean it? You
The
get
thing
me?
is, though, if somebody had gone and actually had something with somebody else and they'd said no, but they were drunk and they didn't mean it, that would be a very different argument that somebody was having there. So you can't rely on it on drinks. You can't rely on that in any way,
I'm
shape,
not
or
laughing.
form.
Sorry, I've just seen a comment. Somebody saying, "Big up, Mandy."
You kept shouting that last night.
Apparently her mod said sorry for her.
Yeah, she did miss Barbados.
What the fuck?
Well, that's all right
She's
then.
probably ashamed of having to be a mod for her.
Exactly. Well, no, because listen, at the end of the day, right? She's a real life friend off the app. So, how do we know what they discussing like about it off the app? She's right what she said. She doesn't have to come on here and tell everybody what was said between what was said between them two. She doesn't have to do that. But as she said, they've had the discussion. Listen, none of us will never know, and it's up to them if ever we say it. But was it you who said, or was it Tommy who said, he only took her off the live to stop her making a fool of herself, not about all the other shit that was going on? I can't remember, Hustle.
Thanks, Vanessa.
Wait,
Quick
so-
one, Pearl. How many
wait,
mods
hold
have you got
on.
in?
I'm not bothered about the comments.
I'm just saying, yeah.
No.
What's his
All-
name?
all the things
What did you say about off the app?
I'm saying when that Miss Barbados said, I went like at her off the app, right? That's going to be a private conversation. Them two's going to have had, we never going to know. And it's only to them if everybody let us know. And then it's still a say, isn't it? But what I'm trying to say is she's still a friend in real life. So it doesn't automatically mean that we have to stop being friends. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Hi Pearl, hi everyone. I just
Hi.
wanted to send a big, huge love out to King Louis.
Yeah.
Everything he's been through, it's been the hardest year of his life. And I also want to send out big love to the people with donor family, because I think we've all forgotten that somebody's had to lose their life here, you know, for another life to go on. And that's what really hit me last night when Assassin was going off on King Louis. She's got no idea what any of these people have been through, what you know, what's entailed. And I think you cannot excuse any behaviour in any way, shape or form, because you control what you drink, you choose your behaviour. Do you know what I mean? And I just think it was absolutely the most vilest of vile, and you cannot, that can't be forgiven in my world. I'm sorry. That's just the way I feel, because these people have been through so much. We should be behind them, supporting and helping them, pick them up. Do you know what I mean? Because life is hard enough for everybody. We're all going through something, and King Louis has been through, you know, nobody would want that for their son, their brother, their uncle, their dad. So, you know, I wouldn't wish hurt on anyone, and I honestly think, I don't know if Assassin's going to be able to come back from this, and if she doesn't, then she's only got herself to blame. But
I don't think she should be able to. Sorry, but
I don't think she will either, because this is you think about how much this has been talked about now, and you know, and people have stopped and gone, this is not right. King Louis deserves so much more than this. A year in hospital, come on. Can any of us even begin to imagine what this young man has gone through? How hard he's had to fight, you know, just to be where he is today. So, you know, I'm not trying to bring anyone down or anything, but I'm a mum of 5 children, and if any of my children behave like that, I would absolutely lose the plot. But they know better than to behave like that. And I think people saying, oh, it's because she's drunk, it's because she's drunk. No, we've got to stop using that as an excuse, because anyone can say that, you know, and we just shouldn't do that. But massive love to King Louis.
Yes, exactly.
To the other family. Pearl, I think you're brilliant. Thank you. Please adopt me. That would be awesome. Thanks for letting me in your
Thanks, Sharon.
Have a good evening.
Thank you. You get Mr. Shittop. He's called Mr. Shittop. He'll probably be in your box. He's had a bit of he's got a story to tell, basically. I don't know if he's
You want to
available.
come up, Mr. Talk?
It should do. He's Mr. Shittop. He's called.
He's not requested the box.
He's requested. If you can get him in, it would be good. He's one of my mates that.
Come on, Mr. Shush
Fair
Talk.
few words to say.
Hey everybody.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I kind of watched everything on your live, like from the inception, from when everything started yesterday. And she just kept getting drunker and drunker and drunker. And I've seen her on like M's live, just ripping her apart in the past. And unfortunately, it just kind of reminds me of my mom. She's just a nasty drunk, you know? And she was looking for a fight when she went outside. I don't know if she really got, you know,
I think she was looking for
or
a
not
fight
last
when she
night,
came on.
but she was looking for it when she went outside.
Can I ask you all a question, right? Do you feel that TikTok people are fighting for views, fighting for gifts, fighting for...
1,000,000%.
There's this huge competition, right? Everybody wants to get on the FYP because they want that, you know, exposure. They want this, they want that. They want a big platform. And it's become...
Angie,
where there's
please
some
tell
people...
them. Honestly, there's nobody lately been on the F page more than me and Angie.
No,
it's
that's
not nice being on the F page.
But it's like everybody wants that platform. And do you feel that people are doing worse and worse things to get on there, to get that platform?
To get the views, it causes engagement. That's what it does. That's how it works. That's the only thing. That's how they get the gifts. That's how they get the views.
Yeah, because unfortunately, I think when she goes live on her main account, I do think she's going to get the views in because people are going to view her because of what's happening.
It's like Car Crash TV, isn't it? Like Jeremy Kyle. Do you know what I mean?
So people
like
doing worse
boundary.
things, isn't they? Like Ems. Look at Ems. And listen, I support Ems. I have no issue with Ems. But, you know, I think a lot of what she does is an act. And it's not. I know it's not about Ems, but I'm just saying, you know, she's doing worse and worse things, you know, to getting more views, you know. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Michael, did you want to say anything? Mr. Shit Talk UK. I know he's got a few
Have
words
you
to say.
had
Or
some
maybe.
experiences with her then?
Aye, me and Ross have had quite a bit of experience where, if you look, I've got some videos on my channel where I've totally outed her for her ridiculous behaviour.
What kind of things does she say to us? Remind me. Michael's my best mate, by the way.
Well, she constantly calls Ross a lion, a clout chaser, and you know, just a beggar. She says Ross is the biggest beggar on the app, and me and Ross go live every day just about Pearl, and we didn't even battle.
No.
She said all the
You know what I
same
mean?
things to me last night, so obviously she says it to everybody.
Well, I've got a few videos on my channel when me and Ross have had her in, and you know, we've given her character and spoke to her quite harshly a few times, and it doesn't seem to matter though. She just doesn't seem to have a shred of humanity in her.
Like I say,
Relentless.
nothing was excusable last night. Nothing was. But
No.
one thing for me.
We had her in as well, didn't we, Michael? In the afternoon.
We had her in last night as well.
We were just
You
having a
know,
lovely
Pearl,
chat.
Pearl,
Yeah.
I'd been off the app for a week, and me and Ross were having a chat. And Ross came in because she requested him. She always does. And every time she requests him and he accepts, he'll say, "Why do you request me? Why are you requesting me?" And he's like, "Well, you."
Because me and Angie were up the top there. We were both of us on live, and we were playing a few little matches, having a little laugh, and then all of a sudden, Court Assassin requested and came through. So we let her in, and then we got somebody, I can't remember, who else was it, Angie, who come in first with us? Corey, wasn't it?
Who?
Was it Corey?
Yeah, Corey came in first, yeah.
And then we dropped them, we come back live, and then she kept requesting again. And then after that, the last time it was, I think we requested her. But she says that to everybody too.
That's what we've had to do, because there has been times where we have added her in because she's requested me and Michael like 10 times in a row. But like, oh, come on then, let's just see what she wants. And we have, I have let her in before, or I've added her back in a sense. But the majority of the time, she'll continuously request, and then I'll just be like, what do you want? We just sit there now, don't we? Like, what? And then she's like, oh, you're the biggest beg on the app, Ross. You're a narcissist, and calls Michael, and you're an abuser and stuff like that.
She's hung up on these words. If she's saying it across the whole app to everybody, she's really hung up on these words. And me, myself, personally, I think she's got problems, real problems.
She's a narcissist.
It's not an excuse.
She is an actual narcissist.
Yeah.
You know, Pearl, last night she came in and then she says, "Get rid of Ross." I says, "What do you mean get rid of Ross? We're sitting having a chat here." She says, "No, get rid of him so me and you can have a battle." And I says, "That's not happening here. Me and Ross are having a chat." She says, "Right, I'll be back in 10 minutes then and we'll have a battle." I says, "It's not happening here." I says to her, I'm willing for you to have a wee chat with us if you want to talk about stuff. But
this isn't the first time. We've been live with her loads now. And at first, I thought she was quite nice, and we got along and all the rest of it. And then one day it was when she was drinking. It's going back just over a month ago now. Because I wouldn't do a battle with her, she just went absolutely crazy. And there was loads, and I was just sat there like, what the hell is going on?
And she always tries to go
I'm going to
off.
jump out so you can let. I'm going to jump out so you can let somebody else in.
No, you're all right. Stay there. Just you chill. Yes, stay there, Anna.
I'll see now.
Anybody else got anything to say before I drop one of you? Is that okay?
I'm gonna jump out, Pearl, because I'm gonna go and take the dog for a walk. So I'll wish you all well, and I'll catch up with you later.
Bye, Jenny Lou. Thank you for coming up.
Thank
See
you.
Bye.
Bye.
When everything was going on, when Mad Hatter and AJ were having problems, and Charlene had left for a little bit and was staying with Joe, and her son was still at AJ's house, and Court Assassin was having such a fit, saying that Charlene's son should go, even though her son was like a brother to her child. That same child that she was trying to show last night, his bedroom on her live. That child isn't even allowed to spend the night at her house.
it's my dogs that are barking.
I think a lot of Mad Hatter's problems were caused by her because she just kept going at her and going at her.
Yes, totally, 100%.
She wouldn't leave her alone. She kept reporting them all the time, and I think that's a lot of why Mad Hatter was like that.
100%, 100%. And as a mom, I just can't imagine just being like that. And she's always talking about what a great mom she is. I've never seen a kid at her house. All I've seen is her drunk at her house.
Her son hasn't slept there for over 6 years.
I'm not being horrible, chat. Listen, I'm not being horrible. Do nothing. I'm being putting a stop onto things. But let's not talk about her kids because
I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
Anybody's
Sorry, Pearl.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, talk about her by all means, but not kids.
I wonder what's going to happen now. I wonder if everyone, especially Louis, is going to get an apology. Is it likely? I don't know. Has she ever?
There's no capable apology.
I would have been
this morning, and she would have went and apologised. She would have reached out to him some way, shape, or form. She would have found a way.
She was looking for trouble straight away, Bill, because when she first went in with you and Angie,
But
and,
she admitted that.
and Corey, remember her saying, having a go at him venomously about him being adopted
Yeah.
and not
I forgot about that. That was
able to have
awful.
children and stuff like that because he was gay.
Yeah.
So I think she started, the minute she come on, she was just looking for it.
Yeah. Not seen Corey today either.
I know, I hope he's okay.
I hope he's all right and all.
Exactly, Deb.
Pero, she actually said to Ross one time that he was craving clout and attention because he never got the love of his mother when he was young.
Oh yeah, she did, didn't she?
So she is a lovely lad.
I swear that actually made me cry. Nothing ever makes me cry either. Well,
So it's
They
not
really are not.
lovely.
Then I said to her, Pero, I said to her that when you get access to your kids, your son actually refuses to go with you. And that's it. And I says that's a measure of you and your behaviour and your character.
He's
You've
not
brought
allowed
this
to
on
go.
yourself. You know what I mean?
I seen that in the live with somebody and she was saying, look at me name, I'm not called court assassin for nothing, so watch what you're doing. Or something like that, threatening like that she would take legal action if anybody said something wrong. I'm not called that for no reason.
Well, she can be called assassin all she wants. I think she's absolutely vile.
Who's our friends with that EQ is always in her life.
Aye, she is. She goes
Yeah, she's always in her live, EQ.
Hey guys, I'm gonna drop. so
I'm
somebody else can
interested
get
to know. I'm
in.
interested to know EQ's
Walkie
opinion.
talk.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
Ange, what?
I'm interested to know EQ's opinion on it.
I think
Oh, yeah.
loved up
Yeah.
at the moment.
I said to Ross the other day, I says, don't ever request her again. But if she requests, let her in, and we'll give her more of her character, you know, because I just feel that she needs to be put in her place. That's how I was feeling at the time.
Yeah, yeah. It's listen, I don't know, I've got no words for it. I've got no words. And like I say, she came into Angie's to excuse her behaviour, really, not to apologise, to try and excuse her behaviour.
My microphone
I just
works.
think it is wrong on every level, and she's not a nice person. End of.
She's not. When she was having a go at Tommy last night and calling him a dirty mixed race, and when Tommy was going to her, you know, that's wrong, you shouldn't say that. She's like, after that, she was going, yeah, but I've got depression. But I've got depression.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She was already starting to excuse it by saying, well, I've got depression. She knew what she was doing.
Exactly. Can I swap these boxes around, everybody? Just so
Is my signal working or not? Can you not hear me?
You're sounding fine, Ross.
Okay, thank you.
And Pearl, I'll drop down so you can let somebody else in.
Okie doke, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop down, Pearl, but I'm not mod on this account. I'm mod on I'm mod on the other account, but not this one.
Hold on.
Hello, Rubber Duck. Now I know what you like. You're gorgeous.
Wait there.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'll go, Pearly. Pearly, I'll go.
you're all right. Wait there. That's it. There you go.
Someone got me a
Right.
clout chaser. Not a clout
So-
chaser.
See you later.
Wow. Ever.
Right, I'll drop down. Okay.
You are fine. Wait there. There's only 3 people.
We're on detention, kids.
Hi, darling.
Hi. How are you?
Oh my God! So I just needed to get in. Did anyone see
Hello.
Court Assassin into King Louis last night?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I was in tears. Like, how? What on earth? How?
How's Ross a clout chaser, man?
I've never chased clout in my life.
I absolutely.
What I know is giving the clout.
Pero, you know.
Can I? Yeah, sorry. What's that?
Has she been on today?
Do you know Ross? You know Ross, Pero. Ross is a good guy, man. And for all these
Yes,
people who
me
say
and
that he's a
Paul are
clout
friends.
chaser, these are just supporters of that lassie. We've actually got Courtney supporters in here right now.
That's
Hi,
fine.
Pearl.
They can be in here. They can be in here. Can I mute you for your dogs because nobody can hear anything? Is that all right?
Aye. No, that's fine, aye.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I just wanted to jump on and say as well, Pearl, I kind of watched it and it was pretty horrific. But because of the job that I work in, I always wonder, is there something behind this lady to behave in this manner to make her so angry? Or
Exactly.
is it something else?
But my heart absolutely broke for King Louis last night because he spent a year in hospital, you know, under stress. But
that's it. It hasn't just been like he took bad, ended up in hospital, had the operation, and now it's everything that comes with it. And for all he's had the operation, he still makes that clear to everybody. This struggle's not over. For all he's got the heart, he's still got lots of problems that come along with it.
I think a lot of people got upset last night watching that.
Yeah, but I think Angie's right. The things that people are doing on TikTok for clout or to get on this FYP is absolutely horrendous. I cannot figure out, like, I'm shocked. I work in mental health. And sometimes I sit back and think, does this not affect people's well-being when all this, like, drama comes and hits you at once? Does it not affect people when they come off this app? Do they not sit and think, oh my God, I just need a bit of an app?
Yeah, where's that? I've just seen a comment. Trudy, did you all give him some money? Then we have donated to the Heart Foundation, the thing that was up on his page. So yes, the answer to that is yes, we have.
Can I just say something? Can I just also say just something really quick, Pearl? Like you were saying, me and Pearl are always on the FYP, and I'm always on the FYP, but I'm not always involved in the drama. I'm not a troublemaker. I just happen to be there. And I don't take
you're always there, darling,
for what comes out of people's mouths.
Yeah, but last night
I just seem to always be in the background, Pearl.
We always seem to be like double trouble on here. But unintentionally, we don't purposely go out to think, right, Angie, let's go and cause some double bubble tonight.
Can I just say something very quickly as first time in your box, Pearl?
Hello.
Hello, darling. So I watch you and Angie, and I watch all the drama, Can't Crash, whatever. You know, for a while I was like, oh, not sure about this, Pearl, or Angie, to be fair. But I've got to say, after watching what happened last night, I think you're rightly to be forgiven for what you said.
Absolutely.
And I do think that as for this other one, I don't watch her a lot, to be fair. I don't really get that involved. I do comment now and then, but I don't actually say a lot. But I think there's got to be something in your head. Take away the drink. You know, we all say stupid things when we've had a drink. And I think there has to be that venom, that poison in your mind to go and attack. Let's forget about racist or anything, but just for me to attack a young guy that's been through what he's been through. I've got 2 sons, and God forbid, you know, I just think that is the most hatred, nasty thing ever. And like I said, I don't really I watch you, I watch Angie, it's all Car Crash, and, you know, we love it. Although some of it is a bit...
How you've just said you didn't know if you liked us, me and Angie didn't like each other to start off with, but now...
Exactly, and do you know what? I've got to say, I'm so glad that you turned it around, to be fair.
Listen,
together, I think you're like...
TikTok did not know it needed.
I think you two are so funny together. I actually do chuckle. But putting that aside, I just think this lady last night, if drink or no drink, I've been drunk. You know, we've all done silly things.
Exactly.
But she must have an amount of venom, of hatred in her head to do something to a young boy and his family. Think how his mum and his family are feeling. You know,
Angie, I think it's really commendable, considering the platform, that you and Angie have got to have a reasonable, calm conversation about this, because things like this should never be left to just go unnoticed. You know, it's amazing that you're actually providing this platform for it to be discussed. Well done.
And big up to you. Definitely.
That's what I said, and they're saying all clout chasing, but no, she's quite prominent on the app. She's always on here.
Ross, there's clout chasing, and there is just being pure.
Do you know what else as well? The fact that the mods were covering it all up and blocking people, like the
apparently they were apologising as well. Apparently they were apologising for her, which I think is ridiculous. She should be the one to apologise.
Exactly that. They should be. bit disgusted in themselves as well, to be fair.
You know what, guys? I hate that word enabler. No one enables anybody on TikTok. I've come on as my own person. You know, my family's not on here. No one enables me to drink. No one enables me to do
And
anything.
you are your own person, love.
Exactly.
Jesus.
It's not fair. It's not fair that people are targeted, like, you know, because of who you're friends with on here or because you are not for that person.
That's wrong on here. They shouldn't blame your friends and they shouldn't blame your mods. If anything's done on here, like me, like Angie, like Cortez,
If it comes out your mouth, stand up and be accountable.
Can I just say something quickly? There's people in the comments that keep saying that I'm a clout chaser and I get involved in everyone's business.
Just say yes,
I never go live with big people. This is probably the biggest live I've ever done. We normally just me and Michael coming on for a couple of minutes.
By the way, as well, everybody, this is my Ross who does. Me and him done the handstands that night. We were both pissed.
Never seen Ross before.
Do go on.
I'm not a clout chaser. I don't get involved in anybody's business.
And if he wants to clout chase off me, he can. Hey, my Tommy.
The reason I'm on here is because I want to call her out, because unfortunately me and Michael have come across her, especially my mate Harry as well, who's in the comments. If you can get him in, he's wonderful. And we're fed up of it. I wouldn't be on here otherwise. I'm too scared to normally go live with anyone over 100 viewers.
Oh, bless you.
Exactly.
Well, listen, I'm going to drop, darling, but I just wanted to come up for the first time to say
thank you very, very much for
big
coming.
up you and Angie. Keep going.
Thank you.
Get the hate off TikTok.
Please,
Get
loving the
rich.
new duo. We go nowhere. We need to stay.
Good.
Pearl and Angie.
Can you pick me, darling, because I don't
It's
have
for
a
life,
do.
not just for a weekend.
Should we just all do a handstand together? Should we all just do a joint handstand or something again and a backflip? Oh, how about that?
Piss off. Right,
I'll
thank
do one
you,
if you
Pat.
want.
See you later. Bye. Anybody else got anything to say before I really change these boxes?
How many people have you got waiting?
I was also going to say, Pearl, before I go, that in my job, I see people like that hate themselves so much that they generally go out to force people to hate them because they absolutely can't suffer themselves. They've been brought up that way and made to feel that way. So they constantly abuse other people in the world. You know, I mean, her behaviour last night was...
I think she needs to learn to love herself, really. Yeah. And if she deals with her own inner problems, then she can deal with other problems around about.
Definitely, and TikTok is not the place for that.
Exactly, I agree. But Jane, thank you very, very much for coming over. And you have a lovely afternoon.
You too, take care.
Right, Pearl, I'll drop if you need me to, because apparently you've got 3 people waiting.
I have, but...
Right, I'll drop. Chester's just messaged me.
Okie doke, bye.
Bye.
Get rid of me as well, and have a lovely day.
Oh, thank you, Miss Freeman. You too. Thank you.
My darling. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Right, hold on a minute.
Ross should drop Sam again. I can drop if you want me to.
Was that you're going nowhere? Is that your friend there? Will.
Hey,
Will.
Pearl, how's it going? I'm only just on as well about what you were saying about Louis, like, you know, after going through a transplant myself, like, looking at his face on the video while she was throwing all that crap at him was an absolute disgrace. Like, like the guilt, say, for me, even after my transplant, I had a kidney and a pancreas transplant, and the guilt that I kind of felt knowing that someone had died for me to live.
Yeah.
And then, like, knowing that family was grieving and all this, and she's throwing that in his face, like,
exactly.
It was disgusting. It was, yeah. I have not seen anything so bad on this app between anyone. It's the lowest that she could have went, like, you know, and I know there's little arguments and banter and all this between people, and there's misunderstandings and people are talking 2 days later, but, like, I don't know how she could come across and say something like that.
Exactly.
It's just awful, like, and she would really need to learn about transplants and stuff like that because of the things she was saying of getting your heart on TikTok and all this.
You know, I'm sure she said last night that, correct me if I'm wrong, is a dad having one or waiting to have one?
Supposedly, that's why I think I seen that, or someone had said it to me, that she was on about her dad couldn't get a heart or something. I don't know if that's correct or not.
She said to Tommy, "Oh, but what if your mum had one?"
But you see, the whole thing about it is, if we'll just say as an example, like people can be on, cannot be eligible for a transplant as well, because they could have other underlying conditions that wouldn't make you suitable. So, and then age comes into effect as well into things like that. Like, you know, the only reason I had a kidney and a pancreas because I was a diabetic. My kidneys were failing. I was on end-stage kidney failure. I had months left in me.
Yeah.
I was lucky. My blood type was a rare blood type. I got the call. I got the transplant. But the thing is, every day I wake, I think of that donor. Like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like,
no. Yeah, that's right. She was saying it wasn't her dad, so why should she care?
Well, yeah, but like, the thing is, imagine, God forbid, if any of her kids or anyone down the... Why it's so... Like Louis, I've been talking to Louis on this app as well, when he started going back live in March and all that kind of stuff. And the day I found out that he was the first time that he was rejected for the transplant, I was absolutely gutted because it was a false run. And like the day I found out he went down, I was absolutely delighted because like I would relive I had mine 2 years ago. I would relive that year. It was the happiest year of my life. Like, it was the hardest year of my life, but I would relive it again over and over again because I got a second chance to live a normal life. I don't have diabetes anymore. I had it since I was 14. You know, it's just a whole new life, like, and it's all down to organ donation. And Louis was telling people about organ donation. He was getting the word across as well. And like, I'd be on as well doing bits and pieces about organ donation, and I talk to people, I get them to message me if they want to know about it. And because like it's just so frustrating the way she was talking to him. And it's just like
when she was saying, "Oh, whose heart is it though?" And you didn't. What was it? You didn't deserve it.
That's it.
Like, can I just say one thing as well?
How bad is that?
If there's any court assassin supporters in here, please write in the chat, request the box, and I'll let you in.
Like her mad should not be blamed.
Angie. I mean, Pearl, see after every time me and Ross have called her out, see the amount of people that have entered their chat calling us abusers and stuff. When all we've really done was tried to bring her to, you know, just to bring her up to call for what she's actually done, you know. And the amount of people that follow her, I guarantee if she went live tonight, she would still have 200 supporters.
Exactly. People are still going to gift her and still going to follow her.
I don't reckon they'll watch her. I don't reckon they'll gift her as much.
This woman, she just needs to be shut down and taken off all these apps because what she's done is horrendous.
She was calling King Louis a prostitute.
One at a time, because I can't hear you. Just one at a time,
especially
please.
She's got kids as well. Like, God forbid that was one of her children that was going through that. Then what? She won't be saying that then, will she?
Exactly. That's what I said. You don't know how you feel. You can't say you know how somebody feels till you've walked in their shoes. And let's hope that she doesn't walk in them shoes.
Hi, everybody. There's been a lot of people defending her, saying, "Oh, she's had an hard life" and things like that. Like, I'm someone from care, and I had my bones broken as a baby. I grew up around abuse. I've got my abuser jailed and everything, and I've not grown up to be as vile as that. And I've been in and out of the system. So for her to sit there, or anyone to say, "Oh, she's had an hard life," it's not an excuse, it's a clutch. It really is. Like, there's people on this app who've been through a lot worse that don't talk about it, that don't bring it up, and they don't go around jumping in and out everyone's boxes and being as vile as what she has been. If I remember a few months ago, she was in she was in something about bullying as well. I can't remember.
Lashes or wishes.
Yeah,
I've never heard of Court Assassin until last night. It's absolutely appalling. But to me, she's come on here today to apologise. I can't remember if it was on Pearl's Live or Angie's Live. But she showed the face for a second and then she went back onto screen, so she didn't show her face. Now, to me, somebody who really wants to do an apology, you do an apology with your face doing an apology. Yeah. She can't ever take back what she said to Louis. It was just, saying it was the drink, it was the drink, it was the drink. You can't blame everything on the drink. But what I was confused about when she was having the argument with the neighbour and people saying, you were calling him out, she says, no, I wasn't. How could she remember that she wasn't when she couldn't remember anything else or who she spoke to?
We are watching. She thought Tommy was hostile, for God's sake.
Exactly, but also, how if she was so sorry, you don't come onto Angie's live, you wake up in the morning, you're sober, and think whoever her sister or her mum spoke to said, right, straight away I'm going to get in touch with King Louis. Not wait for Angie to say you should do this, this, this and this. You know, we all say things and you wake up and go, oh, I must apologise if you really wanted to. And I'm not horrible and I don't normally bitch about people, but I'm so disgusted how she could say those things and always blame it onto drink and then wait all day till the afternoon to come on and say, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. You say sorry. But like I said, I've never heard of her. I mean, I have looked at her page. Of course I am. She's coming out with things, and it's not the first time she's been drinking, and she knows exactly what she is saying. And there's other drama she can cause. King Louis, I can't believe 5 weeks ago, he had that transplant. He's not going to say the exact date because he doesn't want people on TikTok are coming back and say, oh, it's my father's heart, it's my grandfather's heart. So we don't know exact date when he went through it. Yeah. But he has done so well. He's come home. He's still feeling rubbish. Last night he's admitted to it. But he has not been cruel or rude or anything to anybody where he can be. And for her just to say that, I just please God, none of her family or her children ever have to go through illnesses. Exactly. But the apology, I don't think was right. She should have shown her face, because she can. She's got enough views where she can go live and show her face. If she didn't, then fair enough, but she has.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Louis handled it so well.
Like, if you've known her for a long time and come and like give us that good side, whatever, you, like you said in the comments there, because we're willing to hear both sides. We don't want it all one-sided. So if there's anybody who is supporting her, wants to come up and say anything,
they'll be too scared, pal. They'll be too scared.
So somebody can come in to support her.
Who hasn't spoke up here yet? So is it you, Tony? You haven't.
Yeah, it's me. I just think she's vile. And I think even though we can't blame the mods, you know, they should demod themselves after something like last night.
Yeah.
I think it's disgusting. I wouldn't ever associate with anyone that said them things to King Louis, ever.
Sorry to interrupt you, and just came to my head. The mods, you're the ones who you really, really trust. There's somebody else who I watch, I don't follow her, and she does suffer from epileptic seizures. And when she does go into this seizure, her mod, whoever they are, contacts her father and ends the live. Can mods end lives?
No. But it should be like that.
Pardon?
It should be like that. Where
when something gets so bad, or to go private where...
But no, you can't do it. You've never been able to do that.
Hers can, though. Hers can.
No, they can't.
They do. They end the live.
Nobody's TikTok, none of my mods, none of Angie's mods, none of anybody's mods can end the live. It's
no, I believe you. I'm just saying, if I could come across her again, I'll just mention to her and ask her how they do it.
I think they can just mute people or kick them out. I think that's it. I don't know.
Live, I promise you, they can't end your live.
No.
Not unless someone else is logging into her TikTok to do it.
Maybe they've done that then. Maybe a close mod because they don't want viewers suddenly to watch her and then they contact the father. Maybe that's how they do it then.
That's actually how someone could do it, is by logging in and then
I'm not being funny. Can I just say, I personally don't think that TikTok should allow any drunk people on live at all.
I agree.
It's just causing so much havoc to people's lives, triggering a lot of people's mental health. But it's okay for them to do it. They're getting away with it.
I know, but you can't say everybody who goes
not everybody.
TikTok's triggering people's lives, because like that's a load of bullshit, really. Yes, I would say a lot of them do, but you can't say everybody.
No, not everybody. Some people are actually funny, but like the people that I've been watching for a very long time, when they've like been sitting in their kitchen, we all know who I'm talking about, sitting in their kitchen, wasting Service's time.
Yeah.
You know, someone could be needing them. And
Does she have seizures, Court Assassin? Because I'm just thinking maybe she's hating on Louis because he's getting all the gifts and she's not, but he deserves them because he's never going to be able to work. He's never going to be able to go get all these 5-star hotels, like go on holiday every year. Like, I'm on PIP. It's not the rich life what everyone thinks. We have to pay for carers with our PIP like I do. That's where my PIP goes. So that extra money, it's not extra. We're technically living off job seekers. Like
really, if that's it, that's a pathetic and an evil little excuse.
I think that's what it is. Because she got jealous towards Mad Hatter as well, didn't she?
He deserves every mortal thing that gets sent from Louis deserves it.
He deserves it. He deserves all the gifts. I can't think of anyone else more, but I only sat to be
is
She's jealous of everyone.
Yeah,
Hang on, I think 2 seconds. The guy that was meant Portuguese, or he's called. He's all right. He's I think he was meant to go on a date with Court Assassin the other day. As far as I know, I think he's in the box. If
right now, jump out.
you can get
I'll
him in,
jump
but,
out. I've got to see it to the kids.
we
Thanks,
can lie.
Phil.
He's all right. He's not bad. He was just misunderstood. If he is requesting Portugueser, I think, or the Portugueser. He's a nice lad. He's not bad.
Pero, the Portuguese owes me and Ross an apology, actually.
It's fine.
So
He's already apologised. So
it'd be nice to have him in.
yeah, he's apologised already, and he's not.
Well,
he's
just
not-
want to say what you're doing is amazing. I'm going to jump off to see to my little one.
Oh, thanks, Miami. You have a lovely day.
And
Right, Belinda, do you want to say anything before I get the next lot?
No, love, you can get rid of me and get somebody else in.
Yeah, I'm going to go as well. I wanted to say that, but I'll speak to you soon. Lots of love to you all. Have a lovely Sunday, and hopefully it can be a peaceful night.
I love you, Ross. I love
See
you,
you later,
darling.
You
Take care.
Like her
Yeah,
mum
Pearl, if you can get Portugueser in, he is a decent lad. He's got a lot to say. He actually knows her, and I'm pretty sure they were going to go on a date or something. I don't know, but he wants to come in.
Right,
So
I'm gonna just if he's in, request the box Portuguese. Thank you everybody for coming up. I'm just going to ring changes around and let anybody who wants to come up. I'll leave you two in just till Portuguese comes in, if he's requested. Yes,
but should I do a little cartwheel?
he hasn't.
Maybe not. He might
hasn't
be busy.
requested.
He's in the chat. I know that, but he said he did. I think he just said to get.
Portuguese, do you want to request the box and I'll leave it while it's just you stringing?
He mentions me in a comment and tells me what's going on. I'll be able to see it.
It's King Louis or his mum in. You what?
It's wonderful how he handled it though. Like King Louis, I watched the video and he handled himself so well.
Right, hold on a minute.
What's the back one?
Aviation. Angie's last wishes. He's not in the box. Do you want to get in the box? Is it Portuguese? Do you want to request the box?
Michael, what's his name
Portuguese?
again? Oh, you muted yourself. He's muted.
You've mute.
Hang on, he's gonna unmute himself. There he goes back. Hello.
His actual name's Kev, but he goes by the name of Portugueser.
Kevin. Oh, aviation. Somebody saying, is that him? Aviation.
And no, Per, I was trying to call Cornut, and the Portugueser attacked me in the chat.
Apparently it is. Oh.
Is this him? Aviation.
Yo, hello everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes,
Right.
Ross, I'll just Mr. Shit, let's put it to bed. I apologise, bruv. So let's just put an end to that one, mate. Yeah.
Well, I accept your apology, Kev. I didn't want to fight with you, man.
Yeah.
So what's been going on?
So basically, I met Court like a month or two ago on the live, and I saw that she had some troubles. I saw that she had some troubles for a while. So I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to be a good citizen and I'm going to try and guide her to do the good things on TikTok, because I saw she was getting a lot of people in. Yeah. And we just got on well. I didn't know. When I first met her, I didn't even know she was just trouble. On my main account, I just do food reviews. So I was just battling random people. One day I got on with her and we got on like fireworks, you know? And then I heard a lot of bad things, and then it's not, sometimes you see the good in bad people in it, but I was like, do you know what? I'm going to try and help this woman. Do you know what I mean? Let's just try and guide her in the right way. I tried to help her. And then, it kind of she started having a go at me. you can't do this, you can't do that, you're controlling me. I was like, look, I'm not controlling, I'm trying to help you. Like, I said to her, you're going to keep the way you're going to be going, you're going to end up like that Marcus and M's girl. And, mate, it's happened. I'm sorry, but I've tried to help her, mate. And I said to her, you're going to come back to me one day and you're going to, and I told you so. And, do you know what I mean? It's sad, really. I tried to help the girl. Honestly, I tried to help the girl, yeah? But, you know what I mean? People don't want the help, man. And, do you know what? If you're going to be rude to people, your fame is going to be short-lived.
Kev, I told you from the very beginning. I told you from the very beginning that your actions were pointless, and that she was just really, really badly behaved.
Yeah,
and
100%.
nothing you said was ever going to change that.
Yeah. Well, mate, we can just try and help people, man. Do you know what I mean? But I've learnt my lesson. Do you know what? I'm gonna do my thing, my food reviews. I'll do my own lives. I don't need to go with these people, and I'm just going to stay on my lane and do my thing. Do you know what I mean, guys?
Good. Good for you for realising, and thanks for apologising as well.
But yeah, no, that's it, man. Like even me and me, Shit Talk, Michelle, Gillabella, we all do battles together. We've all got on quite well. Do you know what I mean? We've always, do you know what I mean? Me, Shit Talk, it's always been good. And I know Mr. Shit Talk only bites back when people, you know what I mean? I know what Mr. Shit Talk's like. Kev, I'm disappointed. Mate, you should be, mate, I called her out the other day and I had 300 people abusing me because I told her, she kept saying about this medicine, So I said to her, like, you should, I don't know, I just said to her, you should pray or something. Do you know what I mean? Because she kept talking about, oh, I've got to take these pills because of this, because of that. So I said to her, go and pray. And then obviously all her people attacked me. So all Court Assassins people, how do you feel, man? You all owe me an apology as well, man. Look what's happened, man. I bet all you lot look stupid now, innit, guys? I'm sorry to sound like an absolute idiot, but hey,
Kev,
I was right, eh? I was right.
You called Ross a clout chaser on my live yesterday, and I would like you to apologise to him right now.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yes, no, mate, that's ages ago. That's all.
Okay.
Look, that's done and dusted.
He has. I think he's apologised.
It's the shit talk. I didn't say nothing about. I can't even go live. I've been none of them on my other account, brother.
It's still no excuse, Nanny Pepe. Whether it's drink and medication together, none.
Yeah, I'm done. We don't need to talk about Mr. Shit Talk. We don't need to talk about the.
We'll just put it all to bed.
That's done and dusted, mate. You know what I mean? That's done and dusted, mate. So yeah,
All
Kev
good.
is passive aggressive. Nah, it's not passive aggressive. It's called passion. I have passion. I like to help people. So if you're gonna say passive aggressive, mate, then that's your problem.
Okay, is it okay to speak now?
But yeah, I'm not helping no one. Yeah, go on. Sorry, speak. Go on.
Right, so I've always followed Court Assassin, and until last night, because I've been following the Louis story, King Louis, from when he was in hospital. Now, unfortunately, I'm a person who can't have a heart transplant because of kidney failure. I'm diabetic. I've got dilated cardiomyopathy. And I'm on stage 4 heart failure. Now, I went to Cambridge to see about a transplant, but he said, unfortunately, I'm 55, but because of my other health issues, that I wouldn't come back from life support, okay? Now, I was just like, yeah, okay, like, I kind of, like, get it, even though I think, well, you know, I'm only 55. But when I look at Louis in that hospital, for what he's had to go through, and watched him now, like, at first I thought, gosh, you know, some people are so lucky, like, you know, but not in a selfish way, not in a selfish way at all. You know, I prefer all these young people get a transplant rather than somebody like myself who has lots of other conditions. And, you know, and I just think to myself, after watched what that bitch said to him last night, when I'm here dying of heart failure, I think to myself, like, even I feel happy for the boy. I feel delighted that he's got a second chance at life. And he deserves that second chance of life. And you get that drunken bitch turn around saying what she's saying to him and calling him a prostitute. How the fuck is he a prostitute?
No.
Like, she was absolutely vile to him, okay? And let's hope that no one she ever knows needs a transplant. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Because I absolutely wish the
Listen,
best.
I am
for
very,
people.
very sorry, and I'm sorry to hear about what you've been going through, me Julie. But I hope that you do pull through on things.
Hey, Pearl, I know I'm only 55. My children are all grown up. I've got lovely grandchildren, and do you know what? I can honestly say I don't regret one bit of my life. I'm happy. I'm grateful for the device that they have fitted in me and all the medication that they've put me on. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the consultant who had the same as me, and he sent me to his top consultant. I feel privileged to everything that I've received. So do you know what? If I died tomorrow, I'd be happy. Do you see what I mean? I'm not one of these people, when it was first King Louis, I kept thinking, I kept thinking to myself, God, he's so lucky, he's so lucky. But,
downstairs for the people knocked on the furnace. And then Mark, if you take your...
Oh, don't know what I've done there. Sorry. Oh, I'm doing an Angie ding. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
I just think to myself, bless King Louis, and you know what? Everybody should not follow Court Assassin, because as from today, I will not be following her. We don't need people like that in our lives. We need positivity, not negativity.
Yeah.
And I don't want to watch lives with drama. I do watch them, I'm not going to lie, because it gives me something to watch, because most of the time I'm led in bed.
Is this Court Assassin here, Riri?
Hello.
Are you Court Assassin?
Oh, God, no.
Oh.
No, she was Rara, wasn't she?
Rara, that's it.
I love that. Oh, God, no.
I just think,
I'm hot
people
warrior
shouldn't
too.
follow her. I do watch drama, I'm not going to lie. I do watch the drama, because most of the time I'm led in bed. So I do watch the drama. I never make a comment. I never get involved. But for somebody to be pissed, shouting her mouth off like she was, and not only that, to Tommy as well. Tommy don't deserve it.
Exactly. Nobody who she attacked last night deserved anything, because she purposely made it known she was having a few drinks, the app was quiet, and she was going on a rampage. End of. So
she's gone on a rampage to everybody to get the views in, and honestly, that was it. And to be honest, honestly, being off the app, TikTok will not remove people who make their money off the app. So unfortunately, we're stuck with them. But it's down to us not to follow them and not to give them.
Do you know what, Julie? Right, I was told when I woke up from my coma and my ITU, they told me, my family told me that they said if I was any older, I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah.
So I'm lucky I had age on my side, which is the same in the case with Louis as well.
Yeah.
I'm not that much younger than you, mind. But
Yeah,
like I said,
I
if I was 60, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's all I want to say. And,
and Sean.
Best of luck to King Louis and to you, Riri.
To you too, Julie. And honestly, you're in my prayers, my baby. And listen, I hope all's good for you. Right?
And I'm sorry, I don't very often come live with people, so can you
welcome anytime? Anytime at all.
I don't have a clue how to exit.
Oh, sorry, I'll do it. But listen, Julie, thank you very, very much, and you're welcome anytime, right?
Okay, thanks, Pearl.
Bye now, thank you.
Hiya, Mummy Pearl.
The way
Sorry, 1 second, let Riri finish speaking first, please. Everybody mute up, thank you.
Thank you. So the way Louis composed himself when he was being shouted at just shows what kind of a gentleman he is.
Yeah.
She was screaming at him and he was just like calm, and that just goes to show how nice he is. He's a sweet boy, and the way she was going on as well was as if like he unalived that person for the heart. Like, you don't deserve that heart. Like, you go from TikTok, and he was like, "What are you on about? Like, you can't just like get a heart." Like when I was
when I was in a coma in London, my parents met up with the consultants, and they were going through. It's so hard to get on the transplant. Like, it was emergency, and the questions they were asking my parents like, what? Like, and you know, even when I had ECMO, like, we were going through everything. Like, there's so many risks with the surgery and like the complications after, but the benefits outweighed the risks.
Yeah.
And it's such a scary place to be, and he was so dignified and respectful regardless.
Yes, exactly.
You know, even when she was shouting at him, and he was just like calm, and it just shows what kind of a nice person he is.
Oh, well, listen, Riri, I'm same with you. I hope everything's okay with you. Thank you for coming up.
I'm getting there.
Opinion, and you have a lovely day.
And you, thank you for letting me up.
Bye now. Bye.
Pearl, I'm going to head off as well because I've got someone to come and hang me curtains for me. So,
Okie doke, my Ross. Well, thank you for coming up. Lovely seeing you.
Michael, I'll call you in a bit, and nice to see you, Pearl, and everybody else.
Okie doke. See ya. Bye, my Ross. Bye. Hello, who's next?
Sorry.
Carol, this is amazing what you've done today, Hen. This is no drama. This is a necessary conversation. Well, and highly commendable to you, pal. I've got a lot of respect for what you're doing today.
Listen, it needed speaking about. Like I say, not to let it go unnoticed, because that was really, really bad last night on every level. Really bad. So it did need speaking about. But big up to Andy for speaking about it today. And then I've come on, and I really just was going to have a quick say about it. But obviously, then I like everybody else to have their opinion on things. So that's why it's gone on a bit longer. But listen, Mr. Shit Talk, thank you very, very much for coming on. And big love to you. And thank you for telling us about your experience.
Thanks.
I'm just going to come off the phone.
You're welcome anytime. See you now. Bye.
I'll drop off him.
Thank you. Right, who was next? Sorry, one at a time. Who's next?
Yeah, hey, with me, Pearl.
Nikki. Hello, Nikki.
Are you all right, sweetheart?
I am. I'm good. Are you? I'm just sweltering.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Not too bad now. Yeah, when I got up this morning, when I first came on TikTok, the first thing I saw was the video of Court Assassin talking to Tommy. I was like, what the fuck? And then that was it. It was just one video straight after another.
Wrong. Tommy was wrong on every level again.
It was her talking to Tommy. Yeah. Then I seen the video with you.
Yeah.
Then I seen her talking to King Louis. Then I seen what she said about Paige and Torian. I was like, what the hell?
She just was out to cause carnage, and she passed with flying colours 100%. So she got a +A.
I mean, what she was saying was absolutely just... She smashed it out of the ballpark. Exactly. She really, really did. And I honestly don't see as she can come back from this.
Exactly.
I really, really don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the race. I mean, it wasn't just racism, but what she said to King Louis was just so out of order, especially with everything that he's been through, bless him.
Exactly. I think everything was bad, everything. And like I say, she come on here to do that. Made it perfectly clear this morning. Angie, she came in here to do that, and she done what it said on the tin.
£20 on power because you paid £30.
Oh.
Right.
But yeah, it was. I was disgusted. I've seen her on a few lives. That was just gobsmacking.
Exactly.
Truly gobsmacking.
It was on every level.
And Ange, I know I've been blocked from a couple of your accounts.
Yeah. It wasn't.
Yes, I didn't like some of your behaviour. And yes, I have followed you. And yes, I am quite impressed with how you have improved yourself and the way you have carried yourself recently. And that is why I've started going back into your live.
Oh, okay. I don't actually know why you were blocked.
It was your mods that have blocked me.
Yeah, I think there was another reason for that, though. I can't remember what it was.
But yes, I wasn't impressed with some of your behaviour from the past. I will admit that. I think some of your behaviour was questionable. But
yeah, well, you not.
I think you
exposed. She's exposed friend. No, there was a reason why you're blocked. I can't remember. Can someone remind me, please?
But yes, you was. I think recently, the past few months, you've turned yourself around, and I commend you for that. I think you've learned from a lot of what you've of your behaviours. And I think you're to be commended for it. And that's why I started watching you again. Because it takes a lot to learn from what you've done wrong.
Yes, my daughter.
Yeah, she knows why she was blocked. She's not saying. Can you remind me then? I mean, I'm not here to cause trouble.
Exactly from 2024. Somebody's saying she was slagging you in Expose box.
Yeah, that's okay. I thought it was something else.
No, it was because of what you were saying. I went into your box and I told you about my past trauma and I was laughed at.
Yeah. And they say me as well.
That was
but
what
listen,
it was.
It's absolutely fine. We've all done shitty things on this app that we're not proud of.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what I say, you know, and she's the past few months, you know, she's learnt from mistakes.
And she's turned herself around. He's saying exposed Mabel's, Alex's.
Oh, for God's sake.
You know, I think Anne just turned herself round.
Second,
you know, she's learned from mistakes and she's to be commended for that. And
you
that's
know what,
why
though? I do still like a drink. I still have a drink, but obviously I just know when to come off TikTok.
Proud of yourself.
I love that. Well, I was just in a live and then it said Expose, then it said Mabel's, then it said Alex. Fucking hell. Oh, Nikki.
Yeah, well, I didn't go around with Alex, so that's just, but yeah. You're to be commended, Ange. That's all I can say.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Right, I'm going to drop now.
Nikki, thanks, me baby. Thank you very much.
All right, sweetheart. Love you much,
Bye. Bye.
And don't forget, guys, Pearl is doing the karaoke on Friday, aren't you, Pearl? Fridays at 7 o'clock. You're doing your karaoke on Fridays.
Yes, Friday, 7 o'clock. Everybody. Then 6 o'clock. Then on Saturday night, me and Angie's decided it's karaoke Friday night where we'll all join in. On a Saturday night, we're going to do, you know what we done last night?
Yeah. I love that. I didn't love the.
You need to get a little microphone this week. So
yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to buy one. I will buy one.
Right. So, and then on the Saturday night, we're going to do what we done last night.
Yeah.
Basically, end up on the. No, that I'm only joking. But we're going to start and do some.
As long as there's not bloody court assassin. Let's not request her. She's blocked.
We didn't request her last night, but you don't accept her when she requests, Angie.
Yeah. But to be fair, though, Pearl, we didn't know she had said what she said. Do you know what I mean? We didn't know what she said to Tommy.
Exactly.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.